Alright guys, I'm just going to show you what I am packing for our upcoming Disney trip. We are going at the end of October for 5 nights. We're staying 2 nights at the Art of Animation and then transferring over to Copper Creek for 3 nights. So I thought I'd just show a little bit about how I pack, what I'm bringing, and some different tips and tricks that I do because we do go several times a year and I feel like I've gotten it down to a pretty good science at this point. So I like seeing what people pack. I thought I might show everyone how I do it. So I'm going to start off in my son's room. Some different things that I do for him and how I pack his clothes. I used to just pack everything in my suitcase with my stuff, just fold it up like normal in a packing cube. But after going on a couple of cruises, I've kind of changed the way I pack for him. It's probably been seen out there before, but I really enjoy this way of packing, so I thought I would just let everyone else see it as well. What I do for him is I use one of the over-the-door hanging shoe organizers, and it has become just so clutch for all of his packing because in a lot of the hotel rooms, you'll find not as much drawer space and you'll have more hanging space. And when you have a lot of people, that can be really difficult, especially with little baby clothes. They're so tiny, they're very hard to hang. I don't want to take up all of the drawer space with all of his things, so this has become the easiest way to do it. I use one of these with the large pockets, and I have it already packed here so you can see. In each pocket, I'll put one day's outfit. It'll have his shorts, his shirt, and his socks inside, so that way I know I can just grab straight out of the little pouch what he's wearing for the day, and it's easy to go. We've got some sleep clothes up top. I've got his swim clothes down at the bottom. And every little pouch is just one day's outfit plus some extras because he is a little boy. He does get dirty, so you never know how many outfits you'll need. So it's basically like the morning's outfit and then the backup outfit, just side by side, and it kind of works its way down, going by day because I already know what he's wearing each day. It just makes it really easy for me. I can wake up the next morning, grab it, and go. All of that just rolls straight up. And then I can just put it right inside his suitcase. I also pack these hanging over the door organizers, so that way they hook onto the top right here, and I can just hang it straight over a door when we get into the room. It hangs right there. We can fold it up inside the closet, and you don't have to worry about it. His stuff is all ready to go out of the way. We've got some nighttime diapers, his regular diapers and swim diapers, and a few cups. So this will just be all of his things in here. I've got to add some of his shoes, but other than that, he is ready to go. Okay, moving on to my suitcase. It's a little more boring, but there are a few things that I think that are pretty interesting that I was interested. I saw somebody else doing them, and I really like my hanging organizer for all of my toiletries. It seems pretty big, but it literally holds everything you could possibly ever want or need, and it just can hang up right on the wall. It has a little hook there. I keep it fully loaded at all times. I come home from my trip, I just fold it back up and stick it in the closet. It's already got all of my shampoos, conditioners, face wash, body care. It's got a shower cap. It's got my headband for when I wash my hair. It's got extra little knickknacks that I might need, bobby pins, Q-tips, all that kind of good stuff. And I just keep it completely packed at all times, and it's ready to go. When I'm about to go on a trip, I just double check that everything is full and ready, and I can just fold it up and stick it in my suitcase. The other thing that I always bring is a hair towel. I know that might seem a little extra, but sometimes in resorts, if you're staying, like you're renting BBC points, they don't always come and clean your room every time. So I found it really handy to have this hair towel, so that way I'm not running through towels over and over and over again every night. I can just use my hair towel like I do at home, and it's really comfy. The other thing that I pack is this extender for wall plugs. We always bring lots of fans with us. We need somewhere to charge them, and we're not going to take up all the outlets in the room. So I can plug this into one outlet. It has USBs, USB-Cs, and regular outlets, so it's become really handy to be able to charge all of our things. I initially bought it to take on a cruise with us, but now I've started packing it for every trip, and I don't think I could go without it. Everything else is pretty standard, just my shoes and all of my clothes. I do actually pack a hanging bag for most of my things. So that way, like I was talking about earlier, I don't have to worry about any of the hanging space situations. I've got it all hung up and I don't have to worry about using drawers. So it just makes it a lot easier. My husband and I have started doing this on our past recent trips and we really enjoy just having the hanging bags. I know that may not be an option for you guys if you're flying in, but we are driving. We only live one state up. We're in North Georgia, so we can drive and it's super easy for it just to grab our hanging bags and go. One other thing that that I do, I know I mentioned that we drive down. We typically drive and actually go to the park that day that we come down because we are annual pass holders, so we just want to make the most of our time. We get up super early, leave my parents' house about 6 o'clock in the morning, and we're usually in the parks by about noon. So that way we actually can just go ahead, we'll either go to the resort, check our luggage, or just drive straight to the park. So sometimes you're not able to get in your suitcase to be able to get to the clothes you want to wear to your park that day. So I've started packing one hanging bag or either a packing cube for our clothes that day. So I've got one here that has my husband's outfits, my outfits, and my son's outfit for the day. We're going to Hollywood Studios first this day, so I've got everything right here. It'll just sit on top of the suitcases. I can grab it. We can change in the bathroom or in the car, however that works out for us, and we don't have to go worry about digging through our suitcases if we can't check into our room yet. That is the basics of what I do for packing, other than just the standard, my normal tote bags that I have with diapers and wipes and things like that. We do also pack a lot of food for my son. He's very picky. He doesn't eat a lot of foods, actually, so he has very specific things that he likes. I'll usually pack a whole tote bag full of his foods, and we'll bring a cooler as well with some milk and stuff, so that way we have it ready to go for him. Other than that, that's about all that I do when I'm getting ready. My one big tip is that I actually plan all of our outfits ahead of time. My husband and I, we have a shared note on our iPhones with all of our outfits for the time that we're going for the week, and we'll add each outfit for the day. So we'll say like Hollywood Studios, this is my outfit, his outfit, Owen's outfit, and we have it all picked out ahead of time, so that way when I'm packing, I know exactly what I'm grabbing, what I'm looking for, and it makes it easy as well when we get there that day. Like I was saying with Owen's clothes, I can just grab it out because I know what he's wearing for the day. Same for me. I can go to the closet, it's right there, and I know what our outfit is. Just one less thing to think about. That's it. That's what we do when we're getting ready to go. We are annual pass holders, like I said, so we go very often, multiple times a year. I've kind of simplified what I bring at this point, just the necessities, just a few bags that we need. It's more stuff for my son than anything else, but we really enjoy it, and hopefully you guys got some good tips out of this. Thanks. My one big tip is I plan all of our outfits ahead of time. My husband actually, I can't talk anymore.